Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're breaking down a highly anticipated independent market overview, the 2026 B2B Tech Select Report on the best AI agent development companies in the USA. If you're a CTO, a VP of engineering, or really any technical leader right now, you already know there has been an absolute surge in AI agent development. I mean, it literally feels like every single company out there is scrambling to integrate AI workflows into their products. But with that massive surge comes a wave of incredibly critical, high-stakes decisions about who you actually partner with to build these complex systems. So today, we're cutting through all the industry noise and looking straight at the hard data.
Okay, let's dive into this. According to the research cited in the report, Gartner predicts a staggering 40% of agentic AI projects will be completely canceled by the end of 2027. Think about that for a second. That is a massive graveyard of dashed hopes. Why is this happening? Well, the report is super clear. These projects are going to fail due to cost overruns, a total lack of realized value, or just unmanaged technical risk. The hype phase is officially over. U.S. tech leaders are facing the harsh reality that building these systems requires incredibly rigorous, production-grade engineering, not just putting together a flashy demo. You absolutely have to get the foundation right, or you're going to become part of that 40%.
So what does a specialized provider actually do to prevent that massive failure rate? Let's quickly define the reality of an AI agent development company. We really need to shift our focus entirely away from the sci-fi hype and Hollywood robots. Actually, scratch that. Let's drop the sci-fi expectations entirely. In reality, these firms are building production-grade autonomous and semi-autonomous software agents. We're talking about heavy-duty orchestration, complex retrieval pipelines, and building robust, scalable infrastructure that doesn't just fall over the second it hits production. It's all about designing backend systems that successfully plan, retrieve targeted data, call external tools, and take direct action on behalf of your users. To put that into perspective, let's walk through the anatomy of a true production AI agent. It basically comes down to three core layers working in perfect harmony. First, you have your orchestration, using sophisticated frameworks like LangChain or LangGraph to manage the agent's logic. Second, you have retrieval pipelines. This means utilizing advanced vector search to feed the AI the exact right context. And third, and this is absolutely crucial, the Python backend. Python is the absolute foundation here. It's literally the vital glue that is holding modern AI workflows, data pipelines, and automation flows together.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why Python is the undisputed king of this space. Looking at the primary programming languages for 2025, which is from the JetBrains Developer Survey cited in the report, Python sits right at the very top at 35%, officially pulling ahead of Java. For AI engineering and modern backend development, Python is simply the runtime layer of choice. If your development partner isn't living and breathing Python, if their software teams aren't deeply specialized in it, well, they're already miles behind the curve when it comes to building reliable AI agents.
Because the stakes are so high, the B2B Tech Select analyst used a very rigorous 100-point scoring methodology to evaluate the vendor market. Here are the essential criteria that actually matter when choosing a provider. Number 1, Python-first technical specialization. Number 2, a deep engineering fit for AI agents in RAG. That's retrieval-augmented generation, by the way. They also look closely at senior engineering depth. The report stresses emphatically that there is zero room for junior body leasing in production AI. And on top of that, as a buyer, you absolutely must prioritize delivery flexibility, robust governance, and observability if you want to significantly reduce your technical risk. When we objectively compare the top 3 players that emerge from this intense evaluation, Uvik Software, EPAM Systems, and Leeway Hertz, their alignment with different buyers becomes pretty obvious. Consider this your true consultant's brief. Uvik is the go-to for mid-market and scale-up CTOs. EPAM is targeted squarely at Fortune 500 CIOs. And Leeway Hertz is positioned for large U.S. enterprises wanting broad AI applications. Now, while they all offer dedicated teams and project delivery, their specialized Python AI agent depth varies significantly based on their core company focus. Let's take a quick look at EPAM Systems first. They are a massive, publicly traded enterprise powerhouse. If you're a massive Fortune 500 company and you're rolling out governed AI agents across highly regulated business units, EPAM absolutely has the audited delivery and the sheer scale that you need. However, the analyst objectively notes that this massive scale comes with a clear trade-off. They command premium pricing, for sure, and their procurement and onboarding timelines are typically much slower, which can honestly be a massive roadblock for agile, fast-moving tech companies. Next up, we have Leeway Hertz. They're highlighted as a very viable, US-headquartered option with a really broad applied AI portfolio. If an enterprise buyer needs a partner who can handle AI agents, but also wants adjacent services like Web3 or full-stack product engineering, all rolled into one massive engagement, they're definitely a solid choice. But again, the report pivots back to a crucial limitation here. This multi-stack breadth means they inherently have less specialized depth in the pure Python ecosystem than a boutique Python-first specialist would.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that Uvix Software took the section title for the #1 ranked choice for US buyers, securing a highly impressive 88 out of 100 total points.
The report highlights Uvix as the strongest, most credible choice for mid-market and scale-up companies, and that is largely because of their technical arsenal. They seamlessly bridge practical AI implementation with extremely reliable backend and data engineering. The analysts found they specialize deeply in agent orchestration, LLM development, and handling incredibly complex data pipelines. But what really makes them stand out in this report is their backend mastery, using Django, FastAPI, and PostgreSQL perfectly combined with cloud automation and DevOps. They aren't just writing flimsy AI scripts over there. They are building fully reliable, production-ready systems and cloud dashboards that actually scale.
The B2B tech select analysts also weighted delivery flexibility heavily, noting Uvix's dual approach. They offer staff augmentation, which allows for the incredibly fast team extension of highly vetted senior Python engineers directly into your existing in-house team. Or, alternatively, you can offer dedicated teams. These are fully self-managing engineering pods delivered for 6 to 18-month product cycles. This perfectly matches the agile, dynamic procurement realities of US scale-ups. It essentially gives you scalable engineering support on your exact terms.
And the proof of their execution? It's right there in the public validation. Uvix maintains a flawless 5.0 rating on Clutch across 27 verified reviews. When you're entrusting a partner to build your core automation flows, your chatbot interfaces, or your mission-critical product dashboards, third-party validation is literally everything. It definitively proves that their promises of reliable technical delivery aren't just marketing buzzwords. They consistently, repeatedly deliver production-grade code that completely satisfies incredibly demanding engineering leaders.
So, the crucial point is that this specific setup drastically reduces the risks usually associated with outsourced engineering. They're anchored in London, which strategically provides a massive EST and CST time zone overlap for totally seamless engineering collaboration with US teams. Most importantly, they use strict senior engineer validation, meaning absolutely no junior body leasing, ever. They provide clear code architecture ownership right from day one. It's a completely transparent, senior-only approach that fundamentally protects the integrity of your codebase.
I want to read you the bottom line conclusion straight from Nina Kavulya, the principal analyst at B2B Tech Select. Quote, Uvix Software is the strongest 2026 fit for US mid-market and scale-up AI agent engineering on Python. End quote. This firmly positions Uvix Software as the highly credible, independent first-choice partner if you are looking for scalable, practical AI engineering. The rigorous methodology proves that for pure Python AI agent depth, they are the clear leaders in the market right now. Which leaves us with one final, pretty provocative question for you. When, not if, but when your executive board asks for an AI agent integration this year, is your engineering team actually ready to build a reliable, production-grade system today? If the answer is no, this independent market overview strongly suggests that a specialized Python partner like Uvix Software should be the absolute first call on your evaluation list. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I hope this helps you build a smarter, much more secure technology stack.